I came back again from the airport. Again, I gave a call to the another agent to book a flight for me, for myself alone, so that I can go back to Australia from Kochi. Then again, a fresh ticket was made for me. Again, additional money I had spent, yeah, to come back to Australia. I heard about there is something called a travel agent with the name Sky Scanner, right? So I logged in through the. I had my own laptop and I tried to log in to trace to the Sky Scanner, and somehow it took me to eSky.com. And through that website, I tried to book the tickets. I wanted to go to India. I live in Australia. I'm an Australian resident, but I'm an Indian citizen at the moment. So because of this holiday season, at the last minute, it was decided that I have to go to India, and because of some of the family issues, and during this Christmas period, at the last minute, I had to book a ticket. What I did was, someone told me that yes, eSky.com was a better agent through which you can book the tickets. You will get the tickets in a reasonable price. So what I did, I tried to book the tickets through the eSky.com. That was the first experience. I created an account, and then I booked my tickets from Australia to India. At the same time, again, from India back to Australia. I booked both the tickets at the same time for a price of US dollars $3,770 nearly. And what happened was that I still feel it's a nightmare for me, because the ticket that was issued, so those couple of tickets, one of the tickets departing Australia to India as my only one ticket, which was, I can share you the booking number as well, which was costed me about $1147 US. And the return ticket, I had to bring my wife along from India to Australia. It costed me $2,720 US. And total, it was coming up to, for me, $3,768. And the entire money, I just paid from my pocket then and there. When I saw those itineraries provided by eSky.com, I saw that the first ticket, I can give you the booking number as well. The first ticket says that I have to leave from Australia to Hong Kong, again from Hong Kong to Thailand, again from Thailand to Kolkata. Kolkata is India. Again, my destination was not Kolkata in India, but it was Chennai in India. Again, from Kolkata, I had to get a flight to Chennai. And I just looked at the tickets. I just looked at the ticket, and I booked it. I didn't know that these particular tickets were, I just booked like one ticket, and I thought, okay, at the last minute, this is how the deal I'm going to get, because it's just like a matter of, I think, a few days for Christmas. I thought, okay, this is what I'm getting a better deal. That is why eSky.com has given me a connecting flight at the last minute, so that I don't have to miss the trip. So I just booked the ticket for only one-way ticket to India from Australia via Hong Kong, via Thailand, via Kolkata, and then to Chennai. So it gave me about 4 flights, and then I just booked the ticket, and I was not sure that these particular tickets, which was issued by eSky.com, were not in the same PNR. There was different PNRs. And I was in the same impression that, yes, they have connected it. eSky.com better knows how to give the ticket to the customer, because customer doesn't really want to go in Hong Kong transiting, or is it transiting in the what is it called, Thailand, or these two are the critical countries. So I was in the same impression that, okay, tickets were given to me at the last minute, even though there are 4 flights, somehow I'll be able to fly. So I just booked the ticket, I paid it. On the other hand, I also had a thought that when I come back from India, I had to bring my wife along. So what I did, again, I went up to have my return trip. I pulled the tickets, whatever the eSky.com has advised me that this is the better ticket, better deal for you. So what I saw there, I saw that, okay, from India to Sharjah, which is a part of UAE, again from Dubai back to Australia. And at the same time, I thought, okay, this might be a better deal as per the eSky.com given. eSky.com has advised me. So I booked the ticket. Later on, when my travel came near to me, which is the travel for myself from Australia to India, when I went to the Australian airport here in Brisbane, I went there and I presented my ticket there. They saw the ticket and they said, "Oh, Mr. Adil, you cannot travel on this itinerary." I was shocked. Why? They said, "See, you are an Indian citizen. You don't have this ticket in the same PNR. They're giving you different PNRs. In order for you to travel to India, you have to, because these are the COVID situation, you have to get a transit visa of Thailand. We can give you Hong Kong, but from Hong Kong to go to Thailand, those Thailand authorities will ask you, where is your transit visa? So that you can go and you can book a ticket in Thailand. Once you reach Thailand, they will ask you a transit visa so that you can show the transit visa. Then you can go to your Air India flight that is going to Kolkata. But at this point, we can only give you the boarding pass till Hong Kong only. But what do you do after that? Where is your COVID report? Where is your transit visa for Thailand to show the Thailand authorities?" I was shocked. I didn't have anything in mind. I had prepared my RT-PCR COVID report, keeping in mind that what are the Indian regulations. I took my RT-PCR report here in Australia 48 hours before, and then I filled up my destination country, India's travel rules. I uploaded this RT-PCR report. I had that particular one in my mind. I went up there, and finally she said, "Oh, we are sorry, we cannot do that. You do one thing, you just immediately give a call to eSky.com customer care. Tell them that this is the situation and ask them for a refund." And because I'm in Australia, I can't even give a call to eSky.com because their timings are different. They are European country. The European countries still, their morning is not our morning. Our morning is not their morning. They are still midnight. They are still night. When I'm trying to call, nothing was coming up. What do I have to do? Because this is not a 24/7 customer care. I didn't know what to do. And then that was the first time in my life that I went to the airport and then I came back home from the airport. And then I tried immediately writing an email saying that this is what happened to me. That was the only channel I had to write an email, because by the time our Australian morning, by the time afternoon, UK still being behind us. European countries still behind Australia. So they are still not in the morning. So I just written an email saying that my flight is about to depart and this is what being happening, that I was given different PNRs. I realized that this was given to me only in the airport. The airport authorities said that you can't do it like that. We cannot give you a boarding pass of India because this has to be connecting. This has to go through a transit visa to catch a flight of Air India to go to Calcutta. So I written that story. By the time the flight departed, and then that's one half of the story. There are two sides of a coin. This is one side of the coin. What about the rest of the coin? So what I did, I had to go to India. It was an emergency situation, and those airport authorities advised me that, "Mr. Adil, you want to go to Chennai? Why don't you keep it simple? There is a Qatar Airlines which is going from Brisbane today night, 10:30. Today night. That means on the day night." They told me, and they sent me from Australian airport to home, saying that the same day, today, there is a flight which is Qatar Airlines going from Brisbane to Chennai. You immediately go there, book the ticket. You can maintain the same RT-PCR report. You can go to Chennai. They advised me. And then immediately I came back. I again booked my ticket by Qatar Airways by spending additional money there. And then I got a ticket. I got a ticket with the same PNR. So that went up to from Australia to Qatar to India, and the same PNR. When I went to Brisbane Airport on the same day evening, they gave me boarding pass of Chennai at the same time. Usually that what happens, because if you are going to the counter to take the boarding pass, the authorities should give you the boarding pass at the same time, which is your destination, or your destination is India. Okay, let's, whatever the connecting flights available, they will give you 2, 3, whatever. Take the boarding pass, which the third boarding pass goes to Chennai. So you don't have to worry about anything else. That is one thing. I booked a ticket and then I went up to Qatar Airlines and see the another side of the story. I was again, finally, then I saw the ticket of what happened in the return. Is it again the same thing happening in the return? What is going to happen? I got a doubt after I reached India. And then I opened my eSky.com. What are they doing with my return trip? That is costing more. That is costing me $2,720 along with my wife. That's both the tickets. And I checked it and it happened in the same way again. It is not a same PNR. I checked it and what I saw that the return ticket from India, which is the city is Kochi to Sharjah, which is a part of UAE, and then from UAE, then from Sharjah to Dubai. Dubai is a different terminal, which is a different international airport. Sharjah is a different international airport. Both come under the same country, UAE, right? So United Arab Emirates. So for me to, if I travel from Kochi to Sharjah, and then I have to exit Sharjah, you have to exit Sharjah International Airport, and then you have to catch a taxi, which takes an hour to reach to Dubai Airport. And in order for you to do that, you have to get out of Sharjah International Airport, and you should be having a transit visa, and you should be having a COVID travel insurance, which is specified by the UAE government. And I went blank, and then nothing. I pissed off. Is this my experience for the first time? Is this a punishment that eSky.com giving me? What I did on the same day, it's not like when I realized in India, on the same day, after I booked my Qatar Airlines to India, on the same day, I got a doubt. Let me see what they have done with my return ticket. On the same spot, what I did, I checked my return ticket in eSky.com there, and then I realized that, okay, this also is not under the same PNR. They are connecting it from Sharjah to Dubai. And how does a customer should travel? A customer, again, he has to take the risk by buying a transit visa, by buying a travel health insurance of UAE government rules. I contacted again, because I contacted this UAE government transit visa agents. I contacted them and I told them this is what it is, and they got like bit surprised. If you wanted to go to India, if you wanted to go to Australia from India, why do you want to have a transit visa? I said, this is my first experience from eSky.com. They're giving me a ticket having different PNRs, different locations of airports. Oh, they got like little, they got surprised. Okay, mate, we understand. So what do you want? What are you after at the moment? I said, yeah, this is, if I write an email to eSky.com, they are going to take some more time to refund the ticket, or to, additionally, there will be some cancellation charges. I don't know how much they will deduct. So rather than making myself under a loss, let me apply for a transit visa so that I can transit, myself and my wife can transit from Sharjah Airport to the Dubai International Airport, so that I don't have to miss the Australian flight that is flying from Dubai to Brisbane, Australia. They agreed it. Okay, we understand. So in that case, you and your wife, we will apply for you and your wife both the transit visas, and we will also apply the travel insurance, which is COVID health insurance, which is compulsory as per the UAE government. I said, okay, go ahead. How much it will cost? They told me that it will cost me up to, again, 700 AUD, which is 700 Australian dollar, 700. I paid again, which is I think almost up to 450 USD additional. So I applied for myself and my wife, saying that I just want to have a 5 or 6 hours of transit visa. I don't have any intention to go and move around Dubai, to see what are the beauty, to see what are the nature, how everything is around. I'm not interested. I'm just only interested in catching a flight from Dubai terminal to Australia. That's it. They agreed. Okay, so the minimum transit visa, you will get it for 96 hours, they said. I said, you can make it for 24 hours as well, which is 1 day. They said, no, which starts from 96 hours. I said, okay, yeah, go ahead. So they tried booking it, and within 3 days, the transit visa my wife has got it and I haven't got it. I haven't got it. Yeah, I haven't got the transit visa. And then just one day before of my travel, I again called these particular UAE people, the agents. I haven't got my transit visa. I have a ticket. I have a flight. I cannot miss the flight. And they said, yes, we are just the agents. It all depends on the UAE government, UAE immigration department to give you the transit visa. And currently we are seeing that your transit visa in progress and it is under security clearance. I said, I applied for a transit visa almost 5 days ago. You said it is going to take 24 to 72 hours to dispatch the visa. They said, yes, absolutely. That is the reason why your wife has got it. And we are not sure why they have not given you. I said, please check it out. Tomorrow morning is my flight. They haven't given me. And by the time when I reached the boarding pass again, I showed them that my application for the transit visa is approved, but I haven't got the visa. I asked the boarding pass, the people. Okay, so before I was asking the boarding pass to the airport authorities in Kochi, India, I told eSky.com, I sent an email saying that my wife is not traveling with me. I am alone traveling back to Australia. Even though she got a transit visa at the last minute, due to her situation, she is not traveling to India, only myself traveling. Can you please make a refund for my wife's ticket? They said, okay, that's good. Before the journey, you are informing us, we will try to get the refund for you. And after that, when I alone went there, I showed them that this is my application number for the transit visa, which is approved, but I haven't got the visa yet. What do you want me to do? They said, Mr. Adil, please apply some common sense. Your application is approved. Without having the visa number, we cannot give you the boarding pass. What I had to do. And then I said, I will take the risk. I will go to the Sharjah terminal. I will show them the transit officers that this is the application being approved. I haven't got the visa. Please let me transit. I have to go and catch the flight from Dubai terminal. They said, no, we cannot take the risk. Unless you have a visa number, a transit visa number, we cannot issue boarding pass. You just please contact your agents, UAE agents, to send you the transit visa immediately. I called this travel agents, UAE travel agent, visa agents, to ask for where is the visa. They said it is not with us. It is already with the UAE immigration department. It is stuck. It is saying that this particular visa is stuck under security clearance. It may take some time. I was again at the airport. I didn't know what to do. What I did, I came back again from the airport. Again, I gave a call to another agent to book a flight for me, for myself alone, so that I can go back to Australia from Kochi. Then again, a fresh ticket was made for me. Again, additional money I had spent, to come back to Australia. So now this is a story, whatever happened. As soon as the boarding pass to go to Sharjah, when the boarding pass was denied for me to go to Sharjah, I sent an email to eSky, because their timings are different. I cannot give an instantly call. I can't call to eSky. They are not 24/7. So I just wrote an email saying that not only my wife, but I am also not traveling. Please try to make a refund for both of us. And then I left from the airport. And then I made a fresh booking to come back to Australia. This is my experience in this Christmas period. And after I came back, again I sent one more email with my crying, with my tears, writing that this is a total amount that I have spent: 1147 USD for one ticket, 2720 USD for the double ticket. So totaling it is coming up to $3,768. Can you please, I beg you, can you please make whatever the refund possible? This is a huge money for me. I am a daily wage worker in Australia. I'm not a VIP, because I am an Indian national. and you better you know that how Indian nationals are. They are just the daily wage workers. It's a huge money for me. I have paid that with the credit card. I have to pay back to the credit card. Whatever is possible, please help me out. Whatever the refund that I'm going to get, they said they will help out. But again, after some time, they sent an email saying that flight is departed and we can't do anything. We can't make a refund. So I'm in this situation now. You tell me, this is my story, what I have to do, whether I'm going to get a refund, at least whatever is possible. Please help me out, get me a refund, whatever is possible.